Hey Jurgen, here's pretty much everything you need to know about putting this tube in. First of all, this tube is asymmetrical. Try it one way, but if the bolts don't come out square to the surface, take and flip it over, put it in the other way. At one direction, the bolt will come out 90 degrees to this surface. So after you put the tube in, slide a couple of bolts in there to keep it in place. I will show you the tool that we used to make it, but the tool is not really necessary. You can do it with a hammer and a couple of sockets or something like that. So after you get the tube in place, flip it over, stick the socket in at an angle, give it a couple of whacks, get the corner to start rolling over, and then just work your way around the tube. Take you about 10 minutes. It'll take you probably a whole day to make the tool. After you get it rolled over some, you can switch over to a larger socket in order to make the thing come out flatter. And whenever you get it looking like that, you basically just put it on a flat piece. Hammer it flat. I just did this one with just these things right here. Okay, this is the tool that we use in production for flaring the ends of those tubes. It's basically just a ball and socket joint that you use to roll the tube around. Basically put the thing into the tube, pin it at the far hole. The handle on this is adjustable to where you can turn it and tighten it up or loosen it up. You snug the thing up and then just basically use the tool to fold the edges over. And after you get the thing folded over, just put it back on the board. Hammer it home. Okay, done. Okay, here's the breakdown on the parts of the tool. This part is the pivot, and it's basically just a bolt that was welded onto a part of a hemispherical joint or a rod end bearing. Welded on here. This piece here, I just basically shaped it till it did the job. Give you a good look at the side view of it. This piece is a piece of chromoly. I took and hammered over the end of it in order to get it to hold the ball bearing. That fits into there. This part slides into here. These washers don't really serve any purpose other than that I didn't get the handle made right the first time, and the handle is just tapped and threaded. So it's adjustable whenever you put the thing on. And the only part on this that would really be critical would be the distance from this hole to the center of the pivot, and it is about 10 centimeters. Center of the hole, center of the pivot. Okay, now for the rivet nut squeezer. Basically, this rivet gun, you can pretty much buy it anywhere in the world. I've seen them all over. And you just take the guts out of the gun, sent you a long bolt along with some of the rib nuts. Just stick some washers on the bolt. Put some washers underneath the bottom of the bolt. Screw on the rib nut, and that's pretty much it. You're ready to go. And whenever you're done, just put the rivet gun back together.